Hi, I'm Mia.
I'm Kenzie.
Hi, I'm Tristan.
I'm Kendall.
We'll be talking about Renaissance art.
The differences between Renaissance art and modern art is that the Renaissance art had a very unique style to it. It sought to capture the experience of the individual and mystery of the natural world. The artists emphasized on symmetry, proportion, geometry, and regularity of parts. The artists also focused on the original forms of ancient Greeks and Romans.
The ways the Renaissance art was different from the medieval art and Gothic art was medieval art and Gothic was flat with little to no depth, and the Renaissance art showed depth, shading, and light. Medieval art was mainly made for churches and had to do with Christian stories. Renaissance art was about rebirth of Greek and Roman art. Gothic art is mainly found in cathedrals and churches. Renaissance churches focus on symmetry and proportion.
The Renaissance brought back the values of classic Greek and Roman culture. The philosophy of the Renaissance placed importance on the values of perfection, glory, and beauty. The art of the Renaissance reflects all of those things and also brought back the Greco-Roman style and knowledge of sculpture, art, and architecture.
The ways the art reflected on the political and social events of this period were that the art showed emphasis and realism. Paintings were usually done of wealthy people and costed a lot of money. The wealthy people at the time were artists, merchants, and bankers.
Three major artists that you may know from this time were Michelangelo, whose most famous piece of art was the Sistine Chapel ceiling, which depicts 9 stories of the book of Genesis. Raphael, whose most famous piece was the School of Athens, which represents the world truth, and then Donatello, whose most famous piece of art is Statue of David, being the first large-scale freestanding nude statue.
The most famous artist of this time, Leonardo da Vinci, was known for many things. He used anatomy, nature, and science in his paintings and work. His most famous paintings were the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. When he wasn't creating art, he was an engineer, architect, and scientist. His contributions to the Renaissance art period made people consider him a universal
During the Renaissance, the Medici family ruled the city of Florence. They were large influencers on the growth of the Italian Renaissance through their patronage of humanism and arts. The Medici were bankers and also wool merchants.
Wait, don't film yet.
Today we will be talking about Renaissance. Modern modern art and Renaissance art
Kenzie!
is that
You're watching the wrong finger.
Oh.